He's trying to catch a taxi. He's like,
What up, dog?
You are now listening to Talk That Talk with your girl your man Bam, and sexy Scott Diva. Trivial topics from politics to relationships.
Give it to 'em.
welcome to the most ghettoest show in the world. If you've been tuned in for some time now, you understand what we're talking about. I'm your man Bam. This is Tiff Diva over here, and this is Nick.
Ghetto show in the world.
Because
We always late.
Right.
It's either my volume's not down, somebody's not
Something
here.
always
Right.
going wrong.
Something wrong. So
somebody's strolling in fashionably late.
yeah, but you know, hair and makeup always got us tied up.
Right.
You know. But we here.
She said, for once.
We here. And we got some
And you know, our viewers know it because they all popped on right quick.
related shit though.
They like,
But it's
they looking
alright
at their
though.
phones going, where are these niggas?
Welcome back, y'all. Last week, right about now, I was on stage.
Yes!
Knocking it out as Kyle.
Yes, it
And
was great.
it was dope. Y'all missed out if you wasn't there. If you was there, I'm so glad you came. That might be the last time you see me on stage for a little while because I'm about to jump into these movies.
Wow.
But either way,
What
we
kind of
back.
movie you doing?
I'm doing porn.
Where's the bell?
We getting a check. We getting a check. We getting a check. I don't know. We getting a check.
Not with that belly you ain't.
Y'all don't know. It's that new porn. It represents for the niggas in between, the fat niggas and the skinny niggas. It's
Is
that
that
new porn.
that's that BBM porn.
It's that barbecue sauce and porn mixed together. That's what you
Why
got to
you don't
look
have
out
fat
for.
nigga porns when they just like
I think
eating food
somebody
and
got
shit
the
off
bell
the
for this
bitches?
bad boy.
That's exactly what it is.
Probably. Listen, hey, it is what it is.
Catch me in
Eating
episode
food
1.
off of bitches.
Get that.
CD and titties.
Let's get that shmoney. As long as we get that shmoney.
ZD and titties.
Yes. So y'all catch me. If you're related to me, don't watch.
Basically.
I want nobody
But,
to see me.
I will be the next one with the dick deal, the dildo deal.
When the last time y'all shot like a home porno?
Maybe we should ask you that question.
Yeah, because that's big out
You
my
see all the
league.
silence come in the room?
That's out my league.
We should ask you that question.
All the silence came in the room.
She
Like,
sound
Nick the only one with the tricks and shit like being slapped and punched and shit like.
Yeah, everybody's gonna watch yours.
Yeah, I'll be mad.
Your views is up. I'm
Because the
sure.
nigga hit me from the back and punched me in the face.
Show's over.
It's a whole wrestling match. This is now turning into WWF for real.
what happened? I don't know.
How was everybody's week?
Oh man, I'm loving the weather.
I know. I wish it stays
I'm not.
like
My
this.
boo's not back yet.
I wish it stays like this till December.
But when he get back,
He gonna get that back.
You go get the bag.
I'm glad before his grandmother's doing better. That's a good plus. I thank God for that though.
No doubt. Shout out to his
got it.
grandmother.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of y'all. Hopefully all of y'all had a good week. If you haven't, we can pray for you. Got your collar?
Holiday Monday.
She ain't got no collar.
Holiday is
What holiday
Monday.
is that?
Columbus Day.
That ain't no motherfucking holiday.
Holiday for me. Them niggas gonna pay me time and a half. That's a holiday.
You right.
Yeah, that holla. Holla, that's our new shit. Holla day. What you got to holla about, y'all? Holla, holla, holla,
Yeah, my job is open, so but I'm gonna be working from home.
Yeah,
Working from my bed.
I took off.
that's what's up.
I'm going to see the play.
What play you going to see?
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay, that's the joint out in PA, right? I keep
Yep,
hearing about that play.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I
all
keep
that.
hearing. I heard it's dope.
We got some good topics tonight. We're gonna talk about single. what is considered single? Right? I know once I threw that question up there,
You
somebody
got a ring on your
immediately
finger.
said, if you're not married, you're single. I don't want that answer. That's the paperwork answer. Cause
If you're not married, you're single.
basically, it's true. Basically, the question I posed was, are you considered single if you're messing with someone, like you're not in a relationship, but you're messing with someone
Bluetooth.
for a couple of years? It could be even a couple of months, too. But let's just say you're messing with somebody for 2 years, right? You're not in a relationship, but
I'm single then.
that's the only person you've been messing with for 2 years.
I'm
Still
single.
single.
If we don't establish we're in a relationship, I'm single.
Do you act?
All bets is off, bitch.
Give it a bell.
So if I've been with somebody, sleeping with somebody for 6 years, technically I'm still single.
You single.
Okay. Well,
If
then
you
I-
don't say,
I
if
like
you
that
don't,
answer.
if you don't have a
choose to
relationship
keep
talk,
sleeping with that one dude. But
I'm
you're
still
free.
single.
You definitely got a pass to do what you want to do if you happen to get a different itch.
Please, nobody try this at home, okay? Because you may get that ass whooped. You're bound to start a fight.
But you're not in a relationship.
Please do not
You're
try
clear.
this at home.
They
can
know
try that
that
home.
you're
You
not their
single, though.
girlfriend, and they know you're not your boyfriend. So, but you only messing with them for 6 years.
Try
Hey,
it if you want to, fellas.
I guess that's you
They
still
may
considered
cut
single.
you. Ladies,
Yeah, you're single.
he may smack you. He may choke the shit out you.
Nah, he's single.
Well,
Don't try
if
this
he
at
does
home.
do that, he's now emotional.
Right.
You're now just emotionally single.
Jeff, what's good, Jeff?
Basically. Basically.
What up, Daddy Dad?
Somebody said if you're not
Emotionally
married, you're single, which is right. I get that, but that's the legal answer. You
Were
know
they
what I mean?
married? I need to know the person who
Right,
said
but
this.
the hood answer is you're single. In the book of negative,
Yeah, at least in that situation, you're not in a relationship. She's even talking about people that are established in a relationship. If you're not married, you're single. That's a nice answer, but you ain't gonna act out accordingly to that, because your relationship or your non-relationship will be over. You know what I mean? Like, if you living with somebody
Right,
for years and you're in a relationship,
right.
technically, yeah, you're not married, so you're single, but you ain't gonna act accordingly. You know what I mean? That's a totally different thing.
Y'all make sure you don't get yourselves caught up in no ish. Okay?
listen, I'm gonna act as such.
Establish whatever it is you
where you going?
have going
I'm going
on.
to the club.
What
With who?
going on?
With him? Him who? Him downstairs.
Him downstairs. Who's gonna eat these milk and cookies?
I guess that's considered single, I guess. I mean, it is single.
Yeah, you are single.
You ain't established anything.
If you didn't establish anything, you're single.
Damn.
Now, if you choose to do relationship duties, that's your stupidity.
Exactly.
But other than that, you're single.
Damn, I've been
Yeah.
single for a long time.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit.
Y'all take notes. Because
I'm
see,
going
this
on
is
10
what
years being single.
this is what happens when things aren't established and you thought something that the other person didn't think, and then we got to be writing you letters to jail.
Y'all just said if I don't have a ring, I'm gonna act however the hell I feel.
I hear that.
That's what I'm talking about, young man. That's it.
Y'all might hear
I'm
that.
single. I mean, even without the ring, if we don't establish that we're in a relationship, like if you don't actually come to me and say, yo, listen, I want to be with you, I want you to be my girlfriend or whatever the case may be, my wifey, however you want to put it, I'm single.
Right.
So all bets is off. Don't expect me to be totally to you because it's not going to be that. You know, if I choose to do it, then that'll be a choice of mine. But if something comes along better than you, then guess what?
I concur.
She said,
That's just it.
Spell it, nigga. Spell it. Spell it.
That's the same thing that happened with me. Like, people wanted to play around and shit, and my dude came through like, yo, you my girl.
That's-
Oh, yeah? Straight like that? Day number 2. Really?
There you go.
I wish y'all would come in my DM
I wish you
again.
never would.
I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship.
It is.
So
Sign,
is it
seal,
important to
deliver.
establish
I'm
what it
yours.
is after years or a year or?
Yeah, you gotta know
From
what
the
you
gate.
want right then and there. If you
Yeah.
don't know what you want right then and there, and you choose to play with it, and somebody else comes through and they not playing with it, nigga, you snooze, you lose.
Basically, I'm going. I'm out of here.
And
She
I
got
got a lot of people upset.
paper.
I got a lot of people upset at me because of that.
Oh.
And I didn't even think I was in relationships with these people, but apparently I was in relationships with these people and I didn't know nothing about it.
That sounds so funny, don't it?
Yeah.
That sounds
'Cause these
hilarious.
niggas is
Well, it was
mad.
a one-sided
Yeah.
perception relationship, basically. That's what it was.
If y'all
Yeah.
have been tuned into Tiff's feed, it keeps me laughing. I don't know.
Alright. I love her feed. I think it's the
I-
best thing since sliced bread right now.
He said the best thing since sliced bread. I be saying, Lord, she gonna catch a
Bam is
case.
actually sick.
Yeah, somebody could tell.
Okay, Jeff said when the
I don't
ladies
smoke,
act,
so
is that-
Look like you're feeling
when the ladies act that kind of
Yeah,
way,
I'm
you
sick.
know you blowing up the phone, getting closer than usual. Fellas, you're not single.
Fellas are not single. What do you mean fellas
So
are
we
not
should
single?
take a
It
hint.
go both ways,
It go
right?
both ways.
That's right, fellas. Know when if she ain't stepped up to the plate, she ain't require you to buy the whole cow, then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just want to milk it every now and then.
That's
you can milk
it.
Technically.
But that's just what it be, and that's what I didn't understand because I was in that type of situation. It's like, all right, you know, we hit, we miss. Ain't no harm, no foul.
Right.
I saw
It
going
is
up.
what
I
it
had a
is.
boo. I had a problem.
Yo. Yeah, honestly, sometimes, a lot of times people can honestly date and never kind of actually clarify what they are. And that can be an issue. So make sure you
Yeah,
clarify
it's a
what you're doing.
misinterpretation.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Indeed. So make sure you you know, I know you don't want to put no pressure
'Cause I'm
on the
young.
relationship, but you're gonna have to figure that out.
No, you're gonna have to break it down to me.
Right. You're gonna have to
That's
figure
right,
that
though.
out.
If you ain't claiming it, that's the next set of questions.
That's it.
Don't
Right.
ask me no questions.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah, don't ask no question.
Right.
That was the next.
And if another
subject.
person comes through and puts it down and claims it, guess what? I'm
That was
going
one
with-
of the next
I'm
subjects.
going with him.
If you don't claim her, don't ask her no questions. Ladies, if you don't claim him, don't ask him no questions.
Thank you for clarifying that. Right. 'Cause
It ain't no.
sometimes they be on just the women's side of the shit and don't ever, help the brothers out. See,
Just said
that's
that
why
when
I'm
the
here.
ladies act like that, then
Did-
the ladies get that restraining order kind of feeling. Yeah, because that nigga's crazy.
Damn, Jeff, where you at? You could have filled in for me today, bro, because I'm sick as a dog, man. I'm sick. We've been perfect to sit right here and hold
Hey,
it down for the
Coco.
fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Don't question her. No questioning about where she go and who she with. All of that. You
Nothing.
don't claim her. You don't question her, man.
at all.
That's the way it go.
Like, you can't have those perks without a title.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Can't.
Talk
I had to
that talk.
establish that kind of late, though. I established that kind of late. But I knew exactly what it still was at the end of the day.
Right.
But then I had to think about it like, yo, say to your man, why the fuck is you answering these questions?
Absolutely. Yep. That's right.
See, that's that thing women do. If y'all just noticed, women have about 5 people in their head that they talk to.
Yeah.
So you got to be very careful because
And you're not crazy because our talks it answers all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I do. I answers all of them because they all, especially if we in some real shit. Like if we in some real shit, all of them talks to me at once. I be like, wait, bitch, because she's still talking. Like, chill out. We heard you the first time. You got your shit across. I heard you. Let me hear what she got to say.
Hilarious.
Hey,
And
Dad.
she's being real because that's how women are, y'all.
Yeah.
Fellas, women are like that. They getting ready to put a nice, pretty dress on. They'll ask all 5 of them people in their head how they look, then come ask you. I suggest you just say, you look good. And just pray that that's the answer that she's looking for. That's it. Don't dare say no, she don't.
Last week we was talking about chivalry and how is chivalry dead. So I was curious to know. I wanted to ask the ladies and the men. When is the last time you had someone you were dating open the door for you, open a car door for you, open the door for you, not strangers, because nowadays strangers open more doors than people you're dating. And men, when is the last time you had someone like massage you? Say, baby, sit down. Let me give you a massage.
I got you, Daddy, when you get home.
That's interesting.
When's the last time?
Interesting.
When's the last time y'all had someone that y'all was dating?
Hey, April.
Open a door for y'all, pull out a chair, something like that.
30 days ago, he's been acting like he's FEMA and stuff now. His grandmother said he got a pass, but I know he's going to make up when he can.
I've been leading the crusade, y'all. They ain't doing a news story on me yet. I'm out here crossing old women across the street. I'm crossing babies. I'm holding doors open. But, yeah.
Sniffling and shit.
Yeah, I know. It was sick. Now is the time for somebody to say, let me take care.
Yeah, but when's the last time you did that for somebody you're dating? Not strangers. That's easy.
Well, I do it for people I'm dating, too.
When's the last time?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know, but when
you were.
Don't make me look bad right now. We on live. What the freak is wrong with you?
Yeah,
But live me and everything.
She making me sound like, damn, I can't get a date. That's what she making me sound like right now. Shit. When I had somebody, yes, I opened the door.
When's the last time a woman massaged you that you were dating?
Women, y'all should give us massages. It's nice. And fellas, we should give the massages back. This is what you do. Go get you one of them little massage things. Because I know most of us don't really know how to
You're
use.
smart.
My baby used his
Look.
hard
Smart.
working hands.
No doubt.
And he licks my toes.
Smart.
Just say it. He does. He does.
That's why
I go every other 2 days now to get a pedicure. I don't even go every 2 weeks no more. Cause I never know when it's going down. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Get you a bottle of baby oil, fellas. Take that baby oil with you. Get you one of them nice little. And you can use
That's
your
what
hands
listen,
too.
you gotta use
but
the gel.
but the gel feel better.
Yeah.
Baby oil just
Definitely
get
get
too
one of the
messy.
massage things, because niggas that try to massage me is like, I'm screaming in pain.
Yeah, so just get the little massage thing, which makes everything so much more simple. It'll glide up and
Nah, I
down the
want
back,
you
the
to use your
booty,
hand.
the
Your
legs.
hand shows me you putting in a lot of effort and work.
There you go.
The machine is doing it for you when you use it. Now, all you do is holding the handle and going back. Now, I want you to use it. I want to work your muscles.
There you go.
I want to see what your muscles feel like. What your muscles feel like.
I be in pain.
There you go.
So
So
when
get
you're in the front, I want you to sit here. Make your titties. You know how y'all do make your titties jump and shit when you sit there. Yeah, like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Look, I caught that out the peripheral.
Oh man, I'm trying to get back in shape. Your man gonna be playing Santa Claus this winter.
Yeah, like that.
Get you that bottle of baby oil, y'all, and get you the little massager. But then if you want, if you got Tip Diva, someone like Tip Diva, you just bust it out with your hand. But the baby oil, the gel, you said, that's gonna help it a lot.
Yeah,
It's gonna
gel.
make things a lot smoother. And
Heat
this
it up
is
a
the
little
tip.
bit in the microwave.
Oh, make it warm. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they got the
That's
oils
a
that
good
make it hot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in case you ain't got no microwave or time for the microwave, this is great foreplay. All right, fellas. This is gonna guarantee that connection you looking for.
You gotta suck her toes.
Right? I ain't say all that. But if you do suck her toes, you don't do it until you got the legs in the air and you deep in it.
Nah.
That's when you do it, not for foreplay.
My baby
You do
does
it.
all that way beforehand.
You do it in the middle of what you're doing.
He puts all the toes.
We're gonna have to have him on the show. Ladies, is that what y'all asking? I can hear y'all. I see the emails coming in. Y'all want to see him on the show? We'll bring him on the show.
I can see
Fellas,
so much.
just
I was
step
on
up-
my way.
to step up your freak game. We're gonna have him on the show one day. We're gonna get the how-to list from him so we can get everybody
might not make
And
open.
when's the
No.
last time you got a massage from a woman that you were dating?
Now here we go again,
A long time ago?
putting me on blast.
A long time ago?
Let's just say I've been massaged and I've liked it. So yes, ladies, if you want to massage a man, do it because we do enjoy it. Fellas, let her massage you. It's all right. Don't feel like you gotta be the one that's always taking the lead. Let your woman pleasure you a little bit. Let go of your ego and enjoy.
Well,
the
that
moment.
should be normal, though, for women. Usually, like, I don't know, I thought that most of the majority of women are out here massaging up their men.
Jeff said do the Mr. Miyagi shit and clap their hands.
Right.
Clap their
That's what I
hands,
be
rub it
doing.
together really fast and hear Danielson.
I be like,
You hear some shit like that, you go, what the? Play the role all the way out. Put a kimono
I'm actually
on.
gonna go back to school, but that's what I was supposed to study, was be a massage therapist. So I got some skill in these hands.
Oh gosh, she got some little ass hands.
They work.
Well,
They
fellas,
work.
hopefully she puts on a kimono
Listen, I'll be
and
trying.
you get a
I'll
happy
be doing
ending.
the E for effort. Listen.
You get an E for
Yeah, I do the E for effort type shit.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
his back is too big, so I already know I'm not doing shit, but he be trying to make me feel like I be doing shit, but I be doing shit. This nigga back my biggest table. And look, my hands is like only on the ends. I'm not getting nothing in here. I know they hurt in here. All in here hurts still.
You
But I'm
gotta
still- I'm
start.
on
gotta
You gotta work
Yeah,
around.
right.
You ain't gonna get
I
the
be
whole
doing that.
back.
I be
I be
trying
going
to.
like, I be getting in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting
Nah, but
paid.
he just shuts me down and be like, no, baby, let me do you.
That shit go like, yeah.
I'm like, Chip, you know you done fucked up,
What
right?
you need to do is go get the little massages. So rub it up and down his back.
Exactly.
That
You do
that'll
that as a
work.
surprise, right? You start with your hands and then you reach back. You start with your hands and say, okay, let me get my hands
Massage
right.
is
And then you
very-
bring it out and you go.
All right, Coco said massage a man, give him a mani and a pedi, especially if he worked with his hands and feet always.
Oh, I don't know if I'm doing it.
I like doing feet though. I told y'all that.
You did
before.
say that, right?
I
Yeah,
do.
I
you
ain't
did.
touching no feet. That ain't gonna happen.
No.
I won't
I'll
lick
put
them.
the bath thing for you, get it all bubbled up, turn it on, put your
Right.
feet in,
Okay.
dry your feet off, but that's
Right, well,
No,
that's,
I
that's
like
good
doing
enough.
feet,
That's
though. I
good
like
enough.
doing feet.
As long as that
Doing
comes with
feet
a
is
little
my
meal or something, that's good
I'll
enough.
massage feet though. I'll massage
Yeah?
feet. Yes, I will
Yeah.
massage feet.
I'm not
Because
licking.
there's a lot of nerves in the foot. So
You
I will
massage your
massage.
foot?
I'll massage your
I don't-
feet.
I'm not
Wow,
looking
what if
for
it
that.
got a bunion on it?
But that's what I was saying. You know what? That's what I was thinking when he licked my feet. I was like, dude, he's fake. I said to myself, I'm talking to my other
Do I have to reciprocate?
I was talking
You supposed to
my,
the
my other
Jessica
my
part of
homegirl,
it.
I was like, is he expecting me to lick his toe? Because that's not my shit.
Her other 5 personalities was like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Like, hopefully not.
No, wait, one of the bitches like, you know you're gonna have to do it back to him. I said, bitch, you crazy. I don't give a fuck how much Ciroc is in this. We're not doing that.
The other ones was like, you got to come.
Like, who bought this bitch?
I'll
Like,
massage
shut up, I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say.
Take that bitch home. Call that bitch your Uber. You don't even need her here no more.
I'll massage your foot. I don't got no
That's
problem.
what's up.
If I know you're a hard working dude, like I'm not massaging the feet of a lazy nigga. That ain't happening.
No, that's not, no.
Right.
Well, I like to think you ain't got a lazy nigga sitting up under you.
No.
I mean, you know, they
Gotta be
take
a
the,
hard worker.
Sneak
they
in,
ease it every now and then.
they fool you.
Yeah. Don't
Those feet gotta be
don't
doing
knock,
something for me.
don't
Jason.
knock it, cause some of us they ease it and shit. You know what I'm saying? We slips up.
I'm not massaging your foot for you to run around for the next bitch. Like, it gotta benefit me in some type of way.
That's like that old saying, you don't buy somebody sneakers.
Exactly.
Right.
I done bought a lot of people sneakers, so
I did too.
oh well.
They already
Maybe it's true.
Fuck, I gotta pay for you to walk out. Shit.
That was that high school love. Y'all got a boy. I bought those sneakers for her.
I just paid my baby $60. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
God.
keep the $60, son. That's on me.
Oh,
Go
shit.
buy you and your boo another pizza.
Oh,
I did that.
oh,
Fuck it. It is what it is, baby.
the views expressed
This
necessarily on
next.
Talk
This
That
next.
Talk is
This
not
next.
the views of every person sitting here.
This next.
Basically.
Oh, Lord.
That's it.
Hey, did we
It's
we
getting
go-
hot in here.
we
Oh,
gonna-
God.
I mean, listen, y'all know me. I'm a realist.
That's
That was my
right.
exit. Like, yo, I'm not gonna sit here and continue to chase you for $60 and make you think that this is some cat and mouse shit that I need to chase you for $60. All right,
Right.
cool. I ran the nigga down. Nigga didn't have my $60. All right, cool. Boom. I told God, I said, God, listen, if you do something to just show me a sign, stop chasing this nigga for the $60, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna not chase him. I played my number. I played the nigga birthday. I hit his birthday.
Oh!
So I was like, yo, you know what? It
Oh!
was crazy. It was crazy. I hit the nigga birthday.
There's the sign.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish you would have told me to play.
Same exact day. I hit the nigga birthday in the 4 number. And I hit the nigga like, yo, you know what? Don't even worry about that $60. That $60 is my
You
exit.
got it
I
back.
got, I got 2 bitches numbers to play. Shit, I got 2 bitches
Treat your
numbers to play.
bitch. Treat your
We
bitch.
going to the
With that
we
$60.
going. Matter of fact, give me the money now. I'm going down the street.
Yeah, treat your bitch with that $60. Y'all next bill is on 10.
I got 2 bills. I got 2 numbers to play.
And I let it go.
That was
I-
the sign.
I'm over
I
it.
got 2 numbers to play tomorrow.
So,
I got 2 numbers to play tomorrow.
He was
Oh,
like,
man.
here's your money.
yeah, that was crazy.
Here's your money.
That was
Is
crazy.
something?
I asked for it. Listen, that's why I say you gotta be careful what you ask for.
You gotta
because
be
it's-
what?
Right, right.
You
Specific.
gotta be specific what
God,
you ask for.
I'm gonna do it right
and I
here.
asked for it.
I'm
yo.
not gonna deny you. If you say deny you and something, I forgot how it goes.
If you don't know the word,
I'm not gonna deny you right now on this
sat
show.
here,
God.
I
I'm
pulled
gonna
on-
tell you I love you,
But
God.
mind you, I
believe in
ran the
Jesus
nigga
Christ.
down. No, when I say
And
ran him down, like I really
I
ran the
need one
nigga
of these
down. Like
numbers
we
to
on the
hit, God.
highway,
Just go on in
hopping,
front. Just
backing
All
up
I've
in
done,
traffic
God.
and
I love you,
everything.
God.
And I just said, yo, God, if you show me or give me a sign to leave this nigga alone about this money, I promise you I'm gonna let it go. He said, all right.
No doubt. Now I'm gonna have
Nigga birthday, yo.
that's man.
You know what's happening right now? You
I gotta
probably looking at the show
rewind.
going, what the hell?
I gotta rewind the show. What minute are we into the show so I can rewind and go back to that prayer? What minute are we?
26.
he done inspired me. I'm gonna play my deadbeat that baby.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo.
Our next show about to be at the Ritz
That's
Carlton.
exactly
I'm gonna play his birthday.
And I can show y'all the text. I was like, yo, you know what? That money is my exit. It's my
Yeah.
exit right there.
Yeah. I got a few numbers I can play. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that
Speaking of
prayer
dating, so since we're on the topic of dating, when do you think that you should be faithful when dating? I had someone say that they were being fake. They were dating this dude for 2 months, and they when they start dating somebody, they tend to be faithful in dating, like not seeing anybody else. Do you think that's a stupid move?
No, I'm dating. I'm faithful now. Cause anything.
Not when you're not in a relationship though. You're just dating this person.
She's talking about the beginning stages.
When you see the potential in a person, if you say, you know what, I like this person, it's not really a need for me to try anyone else right now. You see the potential in a person because when you actually first meet a person, normally it's physical. Let's just be honest. That doesn't make us shallow. It's a physical attraction.
Exactly.
Not all the time.
Normally it's a physical
Usually.
attraction.
But see, that's crazy.
Right.
Because
Not all the
my
time.
dude and I never dated. We didn't even date.
Yeah, y'all
Y'all
just
not
jump.
fucking- yo, we jumped straight into
like
it.
you
No,
put
no.
ice cubes in a drink. You just jump right in. But it's okay, because sometimes you just go head in because when you at a point in life when you know what you want, ain't nothing to be fronting about.
Right.
You know, when you
And
know
I think
what
that's
you
what
want.
we both are. So
Right.
that's why.
Especially when you see that other person is there too, like, you know,
Yeah.
let's just do it. Ain't nothing to be, pussyfooting around.
Yeah.
So first initially, it's because there's a physical attraction. As soon as you start talking to them, that's where it sinks in.
Really?
I like this person.
What if it's like 2 weeks?
No, I didn't say you say yes, I'm just going to be loyal to this person. What I'm saying is that's when you can kind of like make your decision. Because after you talk to the person, you can say, well, maybe I need to keep dating, or
Right.
I could rock with this person. Not necessarily need to take anybody else's number because I like how this person spoke. I like what they're
But
about.
you see how you make that choice on your own because you're not going to go tell that person, like, hey, we're dating and I really
Right,
like you. I'm
naturally.
only dating you exclusively.
Right.
So you still take
Now
a
you're
chance.
playing chess, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you play a little bit of chess a little bit.
Right.
Still take a
Because
chance.
you got to see how they feel.
Right.
You know, certain things should be reciprocated. Like she was saying when she got her toes licked, she said, damn, am I going to have to lick them toes? Meaning, when something's reciprocated, if she calls you and say, look, hey, let's go hang out. Cool. Guess what? Next time it should be you calling and say, hey, let's go hang out.
Right.
Things should be reciprocated.
Exactly.
Something that she starts to talk about, if she starts to talk about, like, what type of job she does, next time, not next time, but following her story, you should start talking about your job.
Right.
You know, things should be reciprocated. That's how you flow with a person. Conversation
Her face is there.
and way of living.
Her face is like, I
Them
ain't
toes.
We not reciprocating.
She's sitting there like, She's like,
That's all I
he
want.
be stopping
Just some reciprocity. That's it.
Right,
That's
right,
all
right.
I asked for.
I
What
hear
I put in,
But
I want back.
Right.
Coco
I hear you, Nick Hill.
says when
Coco.
you get married, she said when you get married, until you're married, you're single. And Jeff said, hey, Dr. Phil says men cheat nonstop, never faithful, even down to when a man has alone time.
Damn, Jeff.
Dr. Phil,
they ain't
that's
gonna be mad
a
at
good
you.
question because and that was actually one of the topics
And Jeff
that I
said
meant to
beating
ask
is
for tonight.
Beating is
Beat-
well,
beat-
damn.
beat.
Well, I'm a cheating motherfucker because I beats.
There was a guy that came out with a book. I can't remember his name right now. I'm gonna look it up.
I beat too,
Oh.
but he on the phone. Is that so cheating?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. Growing up, I never thought about beating. It didn't make sense to me. But as I got older, much older, you know, I'm 25. So
This
I
nigga say
realized-
every show.
I realized that
Verse.
it's easier to just beat than go chase something. You
It
get it
sure
out your
is.
system.
It sure is.
It is because when you got that vigor in you, you ready to chase down everything.
I be looking at my text on my hand.
You-
Text.
Right.
But you just don't want to chase down the wrong shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when
Can't win most of the time.
it's like a lion in the jungle when they see zebras. Like you ready to go pounce on any and every
Yes.
one of them.
Yes. You gotta
But-
rub one out. Get
Right. So if you just go ahead and just get it out your system, all that feeling that you had running wild in you,
I rub one
it be
out and
gone.
I look at my text. I be like, fuck that.
Exactly. You get right back to business. You get right back to business.
Fuck that.
That's
nigga.
it. Exactly. So you ain't got to whine and dine and pretend and do this and do
Yeah.
that. Beat it yourself and you're done. You can get back to business.
Go right to sleep.
And he
Right.
said beating is cheating. That is not true. Okay? Beating is not cheating.
Now,
Well, I really felt like I cheated the other day. So.
Right, you just having too much fun without him?
No, it wasn't even that. I was trying to. I was being celibate. I was feeling the celibacy in myself, and he made me cheat. Yo, I was really mad. He thinks I'm playing like, oh, he said, no, I was tight about that because I was saving
Yeah,
myself
I
for when
feel
he
you.
got
He
back.
done
well,
spoke you up.
I promise you one thing. That river gonna flow just as wild when it
I
get
know,
back.
but it's
all right?
not the same. It's not the same.
I know it's gonna be the
He
same.
done talked
That-
you into masturbation.
That river gonna run rapid, just like it would have.
Yo, I was tight. Yo, I was tight.
That's
I get it.
sexy though. I would love a nigga to talk me into masturbation.
I get it. Oh, you've never been on the phone with me then.
That's
That's a little
incest.
inappropriate. Exactly. I'm about to say that's a little inappropriate.
That's like incest.
It's a little inappropriate.
I'm just saying. I'm
But
just
you know,
saying.
you're not even gonna have retarded kids. Your fingers go. Fingers just gonna go retarded.
I'm just
Right, you
saying.
be talking ladies into masturbating?
Yes,
Oh, nice. Nice.
you have to learn to have the gift of gab. It turns your mate on. When you can say things that's interesting, you don't always give in. You gotta have a little. You gotta play
Exactly.
chess a little bit. You
Exactly.
gotta have a little resistance in what you're saying.
Just said Michael said it best. Just beat it.
Mike knew what he was talking about, right? Till he started having all them damn kids around,
I
and they
didn't
started
even
making up
say
stories.
Nothing.
and
I
shit.
just look at him and it's over.
See, that's what's up. You got her good.
Yes.
You got her good.
And now you got FaceTime and all of that shit
Right,
now. So it's like
right.
you can actually see it.
Right. Because
You can
your
actually
mate
see
say, let me see.
Get
Exactly.
over it.
Let me see.
Exactly.
It's the get
You be saying to yourself, you really want to watch this? I want to show you.
Yeah,
Do
you
this
get,
and
you
get it
get
over
freaky now with FaceTime.
Yeah, they be wanting to watch.
He went right on up in there, ladies, and said, "Get over here." Like, oh, what's that? Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
He said Mortal Kombat the pussy.
Masturbation is important to me. That's how
Yeah, it is.
It's healthy,
It
actually.
is. It
That's
is.
Oh, some
Keep
real talk.
stress
It
down.
is. It's be healthy.
Very, very true. You be stressed out. You get that out. You be feeling all right.
Yeah.
Don't be all backed up. Get that out. Get that out.
Like Cat Williams said, it's good stuff to weed. I feel much better.
Get that out. And let me tell you another reason why you want to get that out. At least fellas, because women, y'all do it and keep going. Fellas, I know we do sometimes. We get it out and keep going too, but that's that rare one. That doesn't happen all the time. But you want to get that out because when it is time to perform,
Exactly.
you don't want to, you don't want it to be so heavenly that
It's
you
quick.
erupt too fast. Right, exactly.
Get the first one out.
So you might need to practice. It's like a workout.
I'm
you
impressed.
You gotta learn to switch hands too, because one will get
My
stronger
boo
than
has
the
me
other.
very
Nah,
impressed.
I can't left hand masturbate.
You can't?
Nah, that's retarded. That shit's all over.
You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe.
Is it
Nope.
weird? I like to use the left because I shake people's hands with the right, so I feel like you shouldn't use the right hand.
Nah, I'm using my masturbation hand. How you doing? How you doing? People will see this shit and be like, I ain't never
What's that
seen
smell? What's that movie, bro? What's that smell?
Nah, wait. First of all, I can't do two opposite things with my hands. Like, they just retarded. Like I can't like that rubbing back. I can't do. Look, I'm rubbing my nose. Pat your nose, rub your belly. I can't do this. So that hand is just retarded all by itself.
Remember when men used to front about masturbation? Like,
This
they
hand,
wouldn't admit it.
my left hand had me pissed off. Like a nigga I don't like. This is the
I'm
nigga I
slapping
don't like.
myself with my left hand.
Yeah.
That's all it's good for.
She's like homegirl from that movie Martin when she hit herself. When she hit herself. Ellis, what's good, bro? You up in the mountains yet? Did y'all make it safely?
Men used to front about masturbation. Like, they would not want to say
April
they
said that's
masturbate.
not nice. Left-handed people are not retarded. Well, I bet you can't masturbate with your right.
Exactly.
I bet you think your right hand is retarded when it comes time to try to handle your business.
Yeah, see, y'all arms will look funny, so you gotta spread it.
You gotta try to.
One arm will be mad built. This one look all weak. So
You get that coverage though.
you gotta spread it.
Because at first, I thought it was the way I was doing the push-ups. I said, why this one looking, more spread out, more worked out?
Jeff is a fool.
Then I realized.
Jeff said he ambidextrous.
Unless you're ambidextrous. So
You gotta learn to be, right?
He ambidextrous. He right with his right hand, and well, you can finish the other.
It's like passing the baton.
Well, if I pass it with my left, we fucked. So,
what about masturbating using somebody else's hand? I want to try that. That I've never tried before.
I've done it. Straight on beat.
Ew.
So hold on, do you mean you control a person's hand? Or?
Yeah, just like that.
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. I did that to a nigga one time when he was asleep. I was like, I'm gonna take this nigga hand.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't wake up?
Kinda, sorta, but
Okay.
when, I guess when he saw what I was doing, he was just like,
No, when the nigga had all this slime.
She said all this slime like she a snail. All this slime like it's on Nickelodeon. Like all this slime. I don't know. I'm fucking fall on you.
I don't know if that would work for y'all, because I think y'all got like a method to your madness.
Yeah, I couldn't put your hand on it and because my hand would have to be on top of your hand. Like, what is this, a party? Like,
This is too soon.
I'm helping you. I'm teaching you.
Uh,
Take that hand and slap her with it. Wake up.
Nah, that's what you ain't gonna do that.
Wake
But it
up.
does feel better because it's just it's a mental thing,
Exactly.
actually.
Uh-huh.
It's
exactly.
the mental thought of you doing it.
Right, I got you.
But that's how you do it.
Whose
And
house?
look, wait, and this is exactly how you hold it. You hold it just like this.
Whose house?
And then when you want more ribs, you gotta get both of them.
That's sexy. That should turn a man on. That's sexy.
It
Using your
should.
hand to
Yeah, it
masturbate.
should. Ladies, if you ever grab my hand, show me what to do. I won't resist.
Just said, I don't know, grabbing a guy's hand or vice versa, that's some dominant bitch. When a person saying you're not doing it right.
How else you gonna learn, man? Like, really? You gotta pick up the tips. I'm gonna show you.
Sounds like another class we need to have, y'all. What day we got open now? Mondays?
Masturbate your mate. Ooh, that's
Masturbate
nice.
your mate
That's a good
Mondays.
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Masturbate your mate hand over hand Monday.
Yes.
What up, shit?
We talk about men cheating.
Your mate hand over
Hand over hand Monday.
There's this guy that came out with a book. I need to look it up.
Oh,
But it's
God.
called All Men Cheat. What do you think about that? He basically says that all men cheat. There's no
He's a
ifs,
damn lie.
ands, or buts about it. They all cheat.
He's a damn lie.
But he's a man saying
He's a
this.
damn lie. He gonna throw us all under the bus like that. I'm not gonna allow it, y'all. Men, I'm here for us. I'm not gonna allow this motherfucker to
I
throw
don't
us
think
all under
so
the bus.
because I know some older people who has never they've
Never
only
stepped up.
been into themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like their relationship is just them.
Right.
So
Well,
I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Now, naturally, you know, people out here do cheat. Men cheat, women cheat. The one thing I will say is this. Men can be some stupid motherfuckers sometime and admit it. Women, go and take it to the grave.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Take notes, man.
I try to call myself keeping it real since I was supposed to be in a real relationship. Is why I told on myself. But other than that, nigga, if you don't do this,
While they're in the act.
it ain't me.
What me? Like this is Eddie Murphy.
Like Eddie
Ross.
Murphy said.
What me?
What me?
Yeah.
I saw you coming out that house.
Nah, nigga,
What
if you don't
me?
literally, if you don't
I saw
literally,
you.
not literally, if you don't literally do this,
Huh? Wow, mid. What?
nah, wasn't me.
What me?
bitch.
That's your car. You know how many BMWs, you know how many
You know what I'm
Mercedes,
saying?
you know
White
how many
ones at
Range
that.
Rovers, you know how many of them things is.
What me?
It wasn't the only one.
What me?
And no, that wasn't Kelsey's shoes. So what? You know how many shoes they make like that?
Shaggy.
But they got Kelsey name on it. So Kelsey's the only person with the name Kelsey?
What me?
He just,
So you're banging on the sofa.
It wasn't me.
So you're banging on the corner. Wasn't me.
nah, it ain't me, nigga. If you don't tap me on the shows, it ain't me, bitch.
He probably still get money off that song.
So you've been in a
Wasn't me.
relationship where you've been faithful the complete whole time.
Eddie, I
She
saw
talking
you.
to y'all. She talking to y'all.
I saw you,
Listen,
Eddie.
but you know what? You know what it is? Let me
Talking
explain
to
something to y'all, right? The thing with this is that, like, women, I can't really speak for men because I'm not a man. Women have the capability of being faithful. The only reason why a woman steps out is because the dude she's with is lacking giving
Right.
her something.
Right. Exactly.
Because women can get in a relationship with a person, and if after a year or so, that means that they're content with that person. If she happens to step out, it's because he's now lacking something that he was giving her in the beginning. He's no longer giving her that or doing that for her anymore.
That's the
Which
difference.
is why she's now stepping out, because she's going to seek that.
We
that
need
he
a
gave
reason.
her.
Y'all don't need a reason other than a whole
Right.
dick,
Women needs a reason.
basically.
Like, people think that it's, oh, you can't go. Yes, sir, I can do it. I know I can. I know I can do it.
Now-
I know why I do what I do.
I have one question. The fellas just asked me to ask y'all.
The fellas in here.
Right.
Oh,
See, men, we have the telepathy. I already know what they want to hear. They sent me a question. And the question is this. Because you step out and you have a reason, does that make it any better?
No, it don't make
No,
it
it doesn't
better.
make it doesn't make it any better. But
okay.
what it does do
But,
is if
okay.
it makes you if I step out and you happen to get whiff of it and I make you aware of it, if you don't tend to bring what's back that's missing, I'm going to go.
I would say expect me to keep stepping out.
You understand what I'm saying? So if I sit there and I step out, if I happen to step out cheating and you catch me cheating and I tell you, and we sit there and we have a conversation and I tell you why I actually cheated and you still don't fix the problem, I'm going to continue to go out and cheat.
So the thing is this, like, fellas, normally if
Do they stay?
if they step out, right, like, are you staying? Like, do you
It
get-
depends.
No,
At this
now
point,
listen, that's where the problem is.
I'm gonna
That's
have
where
to
the
come
problem
back.
comes in. That the
He
problem
might just
comes in that
stay
is
'cause it's real
because
good.
instead of the dude fixing the problem that he causes, men choose to bail, and that's the issue. What
Because
we have.
the thing-
No, bailing is not the answer.
What?
No, what happens
If
is
you give my stuff to
listen,
somebody
let me
else,
explain something to you.
I don't want it no more.
Listen, let me.
I gave it to you.
No, but listen, this is the difference. Because when a man gives her stuff away, she still sticks it out with him because she still chooses to fix the problem.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's only until after she works on fixing the problem that she finds out he's still out there that she bails. Men bail from the gate.
Right. Yeah, it's an ego thing. That's why. It's an ego thing for men.
Again.
Like you can't fuck
We-
up the
we
meal.
done-
You can't burn the meal and then expect to sit here and scrape off the top and think that that's gonna be appropriate to serve to somebody. You can't do that, nigga. The whole meal is scorched.
Same way, I can't expect you to go over here and come back. Like,
But you can't expect it. But you shouldn't have led me to it. You have,
but now,
men
see, this is the
lead
thing.
women
When
to
you
it.
say a man led you to it, if a man stops doing something that you like, or he's not being able to give you something that you like, if you go out somewhere else to get it,
That's what y'all do all
What?
the time. Like, I
but
don't
I'm
understand.
saying the
But
thing
it's
is,
only,
the thing
it's
is
a-
this:
it's a- you know what it is?
once you
We
go out,
to
we
get
don't
it
we don't
because
want
it's
you
a-
back.
No, once we go out to get it, that's because that's a quick fix. That's like a crackhead's hit.
Right. That
You understand
quick,
what I'm
but
saying?
that quick
But
fix ain't
we don't really want it from where we going to get it from.
Exactly.
Right.
We really want it from you.
Right.
So once we
Right.
sit there and
Right.
establish to you and we have this conversation and I'm letting you know, like, listen, baby, I only went there because he gave me what you stopped giving me. I want it from you though. If
Right.
you don't choose to fix it, that's my key to have you to fix it. If you don't
Right.
fix
Oh, they're not
it,
gonna
But-
fix it.
then
They're just
guess
gonna dead
what?
you. They just
Right,
gonna
that's
dead
right.
but
because
that's
we
not
ain't.
the way to go though.
you. I agree.
That's not the way to go. You
I used to
can't
feel
do
a little
that.
different
Guess what? You're
about
gonna
cheating,
continue to
but-
keep bailing out of every relationship. Like every time
Yeah.
something happens, you're just gonna
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can't keep going out to have it being fixed by nobody.
No,
You
no,
can't go to
no,
the maintenance man because homie at home can't be the maintenance man. No. Y'all got to go to therapy together. You can't go to the maintenance man for a quick fix and expect the man to come back to a man. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna be honest, fellas. I'm gonna give it up. We not gonna give you the same respect anymore. If we take you back,
What if you cheated
we,
and she took you back and
y'all,
then she cheats?
y'all, we still don't care.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That
I
right there.
ain't
That's
saying
why I
it's
learned
right.
that men
There
need
you-
to learn
no problem.
maturity.
No
'cause That's
problem.
bullshit.
No
Right.
problem.
You should be able to take the same shit you give
You
somebody.
get your-
Reciprocity.
No problem.
Reciprocity.
Exactly.
Again.
Reciprocity.
Again. We
Take
gonna,
the same shit you dish out, and just like I
You
got
do the
over
same
it,
thing
you
you
get the fuck over
That's
it too.
exactly.
That's
Nick.
how it works.
Exactly.
And when
but see,
we
you know
don't-
what? You know what the problem is? Everybody wants to talk that tough shit, but when it starts to happen to them, or they get that chick that really gives it up to them the way they're
Exactly.
serving it, they start to get
Exactly.
emotional.
They're
They're
cowards.
bad. My baby father. They get emotional. They get emotional, and then they back. Kelsey father, that is. They get emotional.
Go to a commercial
Well, the
break.
first one was a husband, so I think we kind of knew.
They get emotional and they bag. But I didn't want them to get the baby father fucked up. They get emotional and in a bag. So then what happens after that is that once they start to get emotionally in it, they don't know how to turn from that. Instead of saying, yo, you know what?
I did it.
Damn, I did
you
do
did
that.
it. Let's both
Fucking
fix
be
it.
even.
Yeah, like if you cheating and you can't take that shit back, that shit's corny to me. Like you should be able to.
Super.
I
I went
understand.
through pain. You should go through the
Super.
same
I
fucking
understand.
pain.
Same way,
I went
if
through.
we establish that we're in an open relationship, nigga, if you're fucking, I'm fucking.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
Let me tell you why this doesn't work.
Why does it matter who it is that I'm? Hey Cheryl, why does it matter who it is that I'm here? It doesn't matter. We have an open relationship that this is what we're doing. But
Open
as long as
relationship,
we're
different
coming
story.
back and doing what we're doing each other, doesn't matter.
See, this is the thing with men. Again, if y'all don't know, we hold women on a pedestal.
I don't want to hear that pedestal shit.
I know you don't want to hear it, but you're going to hear it tonight because
I don't wanna
that's
hear
just
it. I don't
what
wanna
we're
hear that
at.
pedestal shit.
We hold you on a pedestal, so
But the same pedestal that you hold us on is the same pedestal. The same pedestal.
y'all don't hold us
that
on
you
that
hold
pedestal. Y'all are
Yes, we do.
forgiving. Y'all are nurturers. Women, y'all are forgiving.
But listen,
And this
let me
is just
explain
how
something
it's
to you.
set up.
No,
Yeah, I'm
but let
forgiving
me
after I
explain
get my
something.
even shit.
But listen, we hold y'all on the same regard that you hold us on. We do.
Okay.
Because the same way my dude now has me here, I have him here as well.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if he was to do anything that brought me down to here, I'm gonna be disregarded and hurt because of the simple fact that, damn, I put you
Right,
here
right.
out of all of the fuck boys
Right.
I
Right.
had in
And you
between.
fucked
Right.
that up.
And you came back down to the same
Right.
level as the
Right.
fuck boys, and I didn't even expect that of you.
Right.
Right. I know, but again, the way life is, y'all are more forgiving.
Nah.
No, we're
Y'all
not.
are.
It's
Y'all-
not. We're more forgiving. That's a choice amongst
It
within
is.
every individual
definitely a
person.
choice.
It's not
But
that
definitely
we're more
a choice.
forgiving.
And if listen, let me explain something to you. If I forgive you and take you back, it's because I see something more in you that you don't
Exactly.
see in yourself. It's the reason why I continue to keep
Right.
with you. Because at the end of the day, I already showed you I'm too independent that I don't need you.
Right.
So if I take you back after you fucking me over, that's because I see something more in you that you see
Right.
in yourself.
Because
So
y'all are
don't think that
forgiving.
it's, oh, I'm forgiving and oh, I need you. And no,
I ain't
it's
say nothing
not.
about
It's
needing.
not
I said
that.
y'all are more
It's
forgiving.
no, I don't need to forgive you because I really don't need you.
You don't need to, but y'all are.
No, I don't
That's
need
no-
you.
I know.
I don't need you. So
I
don't
know
need,
that,
So if
but-
I don't need you, I don't need to forgive you either.
I
Because
feel
that
like
means that I
you
can let
dish it
your
out.
ass
I'm
go
sorry.
and I
That
can go and
situation-
find somebody else.
But
In
the
that
way
situation-
the way it is, women, y'all are more forgiving. Not saying that you won't not forgive, but if you choose to forgive, you are forgiving and you are willing to do a fresh start based on he's willing to do the same. He's willing to say,
Of course
I'm not
he's gonna
going to
be
do it
willing.
no more. But this is what I'm saying. Women are more willing to do that versus men. Men, we are going to have that ego that says, nah,
No, it's
I
not
can't
an
mess
ego.
with you.
Y'all are too Carl Thomasley fucking emotional. That's what it is.
call it what you want. God made us like we
No,
are.
you should be playing Carl Thomas emotional.
God made us the way
Carl
He made us, man.
Carl
I
Thomas
saw Charlamagne.
emotional.
He was on the radio. Actually, he was interviewing two people from Love and Hip Hop that I married, and they were talking about how they cheated on each other and got over it. And he came out and said, "I've been with my wife for 20 years or whatever. I cheated on her. She cheated on me. We worked it out." And that's exactly what he said. He said, "I gave her shit, so when she did it back to me, I had no choice but to swallow that shit."
Right.
And that's
The
the way it
same
should be.
thing.
That's a marriage.
They,
You can say
the
that.
same
That's
plate
a
you
marriage.
serve is the same plate you gotta be
Right.
willing to eat no matter when or what time it comes.
I get it.
You gotta be willing to eat it. And guess what? You can't get mad at it. You can't get in your feelings about it or nothing. You eat that shit, you sit in the corner on timeout, you suck that shit up and that's it.
What's some of the comments we
See,
got from
look,
some
this-
men?
this is
I know
the
we
thing.
said-
Most men are not going to deal with it. And they're going to say, I'm out. Because when a woman gives another man herself, it just don't seem right. You give another man power to be like, yeah, I fucked up.
Same thing on our end. It's the
I-
same fucking thing.
All I I'm doing
Same
is
thing.
explaining the process
It's the
that
same
thought of
shit.
men. That's it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying in life, this life we live
I don't see
men
it.
not going.
But the funny thing is, you shouldn't look at it like that, because if you say, yeah, I fucked up, but then I went back to my home. So that don't say much about you, do it?
Look,
So you
I was
shouldn't
just
feel
fucking
like they
girls.
have
I was
power.
gonna get right back.
I went.
Well,
I
Diddy
fucked
said,
up, but I
Diddy
love
says-
you.
Diddy says we may be forgiven, but if we ever get to a point where we don't want you anymore, we're done. And it's scary for y'all if we're done.
That's fucked up that y'all think like that, because that makes me think that y'all will
You
constantly
think
cheat.
all men think
But
like
see, you know what? I mean, even
No,
for
I'm not
myself,
gonna
listen,
say-
as many
Because
times
it's
as
like,
I've been
oh,
hurt,
she's gonna be forgiven.
I'm never gonna consider
I'm not
myself
gonna say
scorned.
that.
I'm never gonna consider myself scorned. That's just like me, and I'm gonna be real because I'm a realist and everything. Before I knew that my dude's grandmother was actually in being hospitalized, whatever the case may be. When I last talked to him, he was supposed to be in Maryland. So when I'm calling, he's not answering. I'm seeing you on Messenger, your shit saying 5 minutes, whatever, right?
you
So I'm like, oh, so this nigga see me calling me, he's not answering, I'm bugging. But I had to acknowledge, but then he hit me like, yo, babe, I didn't get a chance to call you, but my grandmother she had a stroke or whatever case may be. I had to fly back down south. She's in the hospital, this and that, and that's where I am. I'm sorry I didn't call you. But I felt like an asshole because I allowed my mind to play tricks with my past situation to bring it into my new situation, because I should have never jumped to that conclusion, first of all, because he never gave me any inkling or reason to ever even think that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta be conscious of it, but I'm not gonna ever consider myself scorned, because at the end of the day, if you're able to be conscious about it and correct it
Right. That's what's
beforehand,
important.
that's the most
Yeah,
important
yeah,
part.
yeah.
If you're not conscious of it or knowing that you're doing it, then you're gonna be considered scorned. You're gonna be fucked for life. And anything that ever happens or moving forward with you, whether it's good or a good situation or a bad situation, or even a great situation, you're gonna fuck it up because you're not conscious of what you're doing, because you're so accustomed to doing it with the past fuck ups that you had. You understand what I'm saying?
I would be so
But
pissed if my nigga cheat on me and I cheat on back and he like, nah, I'm out. I'd be like, you fucking bastard. I sat here and took your shit for nothing. Like, I would be pissed.
But that's where I was at.
See,
I'd be pissed. I'd be so
well,
pissed.
it is what it is.
Because according to me and my daughter's father, we was in an open relationship. So I was like, all right, my nigga, you out there doing you, I'ma do me.
Right.
Yo, you fuck with that nigga? Like, I don't think I needed to report it to you. I didn't report to you.
Commercial break.
Report to you wasn't in the cards. I didn't have to tell you. If you choose to come and tell me your stories, that's your business.
Exactly.
I'm not a pillow talker, so I didn't think I needed to come and tell you.
Welcome to Talk That Talk, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, you're live with your man Bam Tiff Diva over here. And you got Nick Nack here. And we talking about a whole bunch of stuff tonight.
I'm
We
just
talking about
saying.
being scorned. Have you ever been scorned? We talking about masturbation. Which hand do you use? Are you ambidextrous? We talking about a whole lot. What's your favorite song? What's your
I'm
favorite
just
TV
saying.
show? What's your favorite movie? We
I'm just
talking about a whole lot tonight.
I'm just saying. I didn't think so.
What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite color?
Pillow talking is like snitching to me.
It is.
Like,
It is.
Are you
I'm not-
pillow talking?
I'm not telling. So I was wrong for not saying nothing.
Why you listening to that nigga stories? Oh, word?
Brought to you by the NFL.
I'm listening.
The NFL has
They
now
say a
said you
good
will not
ear.
be fined if you kneel.
You should
I
have
will say,
In
in that
solidarity.
aspect, men are stupid. Because you can get them to tell you pretty much anything. And then it's like, nigga, I'm not
I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not telling you
You
who I
hear
was
this?
with
You
yesterday.
hear this?
Why?
You hear this, man?
I don't understand.
And that's how they
reason.
think we
I'm
are.
not telling you jack shit.
They ain't gonna take it to the grave. I'm
I'm
telling you.
not.
They're
I
gonna
don't
take it to
feel
the
like
grave.
me.
So it becomes a chess game. And
And you know what
it
it is? It's your fucking ego that got your mouth going like this.
Yeah, and
At
I don't
the
feel
end
the
of
need to
day.
tell you. The only person I need to tell is my homegirl. Like, yo,
Exactly.
son, listen, let me tell you what I did. Because I can express it to her. I don't want to sit here and
We
talk
don't have
to you
ego
about it.
problems. That's why we can keep secrets.
I say, men, you better shut up. 'Cause they're never gonna tell you the truth. So go ahead and lie too. Cause they just as bad as us, y'all. So I suggest y'all get over it and stop thinking that you the only one. Cause they got a whole lot of skeletons.
Right.
Why do you think they got so many shoes?
Cheryl says.
Think about it.
So
Why do
they
you think
can
they
walk
got
all
so
over
many
the place.
Cheryl
shoes?
says, on the same bullshit they do is done to them. Fuck out of here. Do right, and you always have a ride or die chick by your side.
There you go.
always.
That's what I'm talking about. I need a ride or die. That's what I'm
She
talking
said,
about.
at the end of the day, men can't handle what women can. That's a fact.
Oh.
And she also said, Bashar, yes, we are forgiving. We will never forget. So when I go out with my girls, don't come sniffing my panties when I come in. And you doing you, why can't I do me?
I hear that.
Return the favor. Return the favor.
So,
Listen.
honestly, men, if you learn something out of tonight, if you listen to that comment, when she goes out with her girls, don't come sniffing her panties.
You can sniff them.
That means
You can
she.
sniff them.
No.
No, because if you seek, you shall find. Sniff them.
What I'm saying is this: a woman will tell you she going out with her girls, but guess what? She may be with her girls for a hot second, or maybe not.
But then she ain't no
But she'll
woman.
be out with that nigga.
She ain't no woman then.
I'm
Because
just-
ain't no fucking reason to lie. I'm a grown ass woman. Why am I lying to you?
Ain't no woman saying, yo, I'm going to see this next nigga. Ain't nobody that got that kind of balls. If you in a relationship,
You're a motherfucking liar. You better ask about me. A motherfucking lie. Shit.
Hey, Coco. Blessings to you, too.
It's a motherfucking lie. Yeah.
I wish we could be cool like that. I tell you I'm going out, you tell me.
I mean, some-
Everybody practicing safe sex.
some people.
Let me not
Maybe
establish,
you know pussy
especially if I
kissing
don't
in
have
my
nothing established.
Some
Why
people-
can't I tell you?
Some people can, but the thing is this. This is what it boils down to. If you're going to have an open relationship, it's kind of like, why really be together? I mean, at the end of the day,
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why be together if you have an open relationship? You might find the person that you click with and want to build with. That might be the person that you want to build
Right.
with. You know what I mean? So, all these other people out here just may be some skanks. You might want to bend over.
I know, but at the end of the day, the average person, if you want to be in a relationship, you want to be in a relationship with that person. You don't really want to keep playing the field. And I always attest to this. When I was younger,
It has to be equal. though.
I'm 25 now, right? But
Sneak.
throughout high
It's a
school,
story he's sticking to it.
I would look at dudes like, why are you in a relationship? But I get it, man. I get it. Like, no, what you should have played is I Need Love by LL Cool J right now. That's what you should have
No, he right.
played.
You
But,
abandoned me.
but
Love
you,
don't
you,
live
you, you ultimately want to spend your time with someone. You really do.
You do
Because
that with the one person that you with. You might still have an open
Just a
relationship though.
vacancy.
oh God.
Love don't live here. That beat make you feel. Turn up, you
I wish we could be that honest with each other, actually, without getting our feelings
that you
involved.
would do for me.
You laying back now?
Yeah, I think I'm out there.
Change that by the way.
Coco. Oh, she said if you're not married, you're single. Yeah, Coco, we talked about that. That's like the legal answer, but you know, if you're living with somebody in a relationship, you ain't gonna act accordingly like you're single. But that is the right legal answer. If you're not married, you're single.
Cheryl said, listen, do the right thing by each other and you'll always be good.
That's what I'm talking about, Cheryl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, another subject I want to talk about is, what if you start dating somebody, right? And y'all have a little something, but then you feel like his homie is better, or you might feel like her homie is better.
That's happened before.
There you go.
That's happened.
Oh, no.
Yo.
People getting it. Are you okay with like, yo, pass her over, pass her
I know, right? Yo, I'll tell you a quick
Sometimes
story.
you're better
Good
with
night,
the
Jeff.
homie than you are with the person.
Right.
I don't know about that. That's where I'm at. I'm right there. Turn it up, Jermaine.
I was supposed to be introduced to someone's friend,
Okay.
and she ended up keeping me.
Experiences.
Oh, you were supposed to be introduced to someone's friend,
And
she ended up keeping you
yeah,
for
she
herself.
ended up keeping me. Yeah.
but she didn't introduce you yet. Now,
No,
see, I'm
not
talking
yet.
about you get with the homie. Y'all might have
Yeah.
hooked up a couple of times.
No doubt.
And
Yeah,
then
that's happened before.
was the homie? Is anybody in their feelings?
Let me see. How did it turn out? Go ahead. Let her sing. Let her do her
How do you do
Sing.
this? My thing is, should people get in their feelings? You shouldn't get in your feelings if you hooked up with somebody a couple of times and you realize that you're better with the homie than I am better with you.
Yeah,
Pass the
normally.
love around, man.
Normally, this is this open relationship.
Pass the love.
You know,
Pass the love.
it's weird because honestly, the person's probably not gonna see it that way. But sometimes that's really how it is. The person is better off with you, with the friend.
The homie.
Yeah, it's better off. I mean, you can play some Snoop Dogg right about now, like it ain't no fun. But
And I don't mean like
And
y'all
all
was in like
jokes
an
aside.
established relationship. I mean like y'all had sex twice, 3 times. Realize that y'all wasn't really, I don't know, hitting it off like you wanted to.
Nah,
Maybe you
that
hit it
nigga
off
go
better
fuck
with
my
the.
friend. Now I'm beating both of them up.
yeah, that's hard. That's
She's
hard.
trying to say, "We're rolling Jessica."
Pass the love around, man. Don't be selfish, man.
That's a hard
She said,
call.
"Don't be selfish."
Nah.
That's a hard call. Yeah, most people can't do that. Most people can't do that.
They be like, oh, she hit the homie. She hit the homie.
Yeah, but in all realistic, and realistically, sometimes you do see that.
Nah.
You would have been better.
I'm letting you know now. I'm feeling this nigga. So if you hit him, I'm fucking you up
Right. So
on
bottom line,
sight.
because I've had a woman tell me, just don't fuck one of my friends. You know what I mean? Like.
No, but I
If
mean
you gonna
somebody
do
that
just don't-
you mess with,
No, I
and
get it.
then
I
after
get
a
what
couple of
you're
times,
saying.
a couple of times you realize after maybe chilling with him or hooking up with him a couple of times that you're not feeling him like that.
Yeah.
What if your friend then?
I'm out of that.
Normally, I don't think people let that go. I don't think people do that.
That ain't me.
It's too close to home.
People too emotional.
That
It
is
ain't
very
no
true.
fun.
That's very true.
It ain't
People
no
be in their
fun.
feelings. People be in their feelings.
It ain't no fun.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg, West Coast.
It ain't no fun.
Rest in peace. Nate Dogg.
Hey.
Get
Hey.
out.
All that.
Time for me to head back to Cali. If I ain't had something to do this weekend, I'd be on a flight to Cali.
And he make y'all ball.
See, that's so whack. You should have been happy that she did all that shit, my nigga.
Cause
Cause we all waiting on that part.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. As long as nobody got feelings involved, basically.
See, now that's the thing. Like, everybody's different, man. Everybody's, most people they try to say they're normal, which normal being, I date this person dates me back. Everybody's not into swinging. Everybody's not into sharing. So when you find those circles, it's rare.
When you find a circle that
What if you could really, what if they could
Nah,
really hit it
shit.
off and like get married? Like, what if it's true love? You know what I mean? Like, you
No,
can't be mad at
you're
that.
you're very right, man. Some people are better off with somebody else, but people's feelings be involved with.
well, I'm
No,
gonna
I
get
can't
married
holler
in
at
2
this
years
person.
and I'm having another baby.
Oh shit, she.
I want some kids.
She claiming big things. You want more kids?
I want more kids.
No, that's what he said.
I want some kids.
He said he wants to trap me, have my baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
He said he feel like the chick right now, man. He wants to trap me.
Mine actually, they said, yeah, I want brother and sister. I said, for real?
But they already have each other.
It's boring around here. We need somebody else to play with. That's what they said.
I've been like, Y'all gonna take care of the motherfucker?
Y'all just learned something. 'Cause some of y'all don't know.
So
Yeah, but
2
take
years.
care of
This is 18 by 2020. He's sending out some invitations.
Oh God.
And have another baby? Well, God, I'm gonna hope her inspire me.
I'm a hope her inspire me.
That's
Hope
over.
I got one and done.
One more, Cheryl. I'm gonna try for this boy one more time.
Maybe if I get
Crazy
rich,
right
because if
now.
I have a baby right now, I have to be working until I'm like 80 years old.
Now he told me I can stay home.
Oh, see? If I got that, then yeah, then we talking. Then we talking.
The way FMLA is set up right now,
If
you
he,
can do a lot of
if he
things.
give me a
That's true.
junior, I'm staying
Let's go.
home.
That's true.
'Cause I told him, I said, listen, we already got 3 girls amongst us too.
Oh yeah,
If I get
somebody
this
need a
boy,
Somebody need a boy.
you get your first son, I get my first son. Oh, it's over.
What
I'm
they
not
saying in the comments?
going to work.
What did you say?
Cheryl asked me about one more kids. If I get one more, yeah, I do one more if I can get a boy, Cheryl.
You want more? You can get a boy.
Didi said it's that Pisces swirl. You already know what it is.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having another one, but it has to be under the right pretense, because for real.
Yeah, cause it's a lot of work. You want to
I
make
think this
sure
was
it's
it
right.
for me. This was it because I wasn't looking for it.
And then my son is like 17. I'd be throwing myself like way back.
Yeah, for real.
I did it.
But look, that's how my pops had me. I got nieces and nephews that's my age. My pops had me real late. He said, I'm gonna do this one more time.
But your mother was young.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. Men could get away. They could get away with it.
So I'm not done now. I mean, anybody need a baby?
I got one more in me.
Anybody need a baby? I make it cute.
Cheryl said I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm with you, Cheryl. Unless keep pushing it.
Cheryl said I ain't going back and forth with them strollers. Well, Kelsey and me, 4 going on 5 by then. So
Yeah, no. If you have a man that's gonna be there and help and do everything, and you financially good, I don't see no
Well,
problem.
he wants it. That's his setup.
I don't see no problem. Seriously. You alright over there, Bam? Bam Dizzy?
No, not at all.
I keep seeing people comment, but I don't see
Now I'm going through it.
I keep
hard,
hearing
man.
it, but I don't
This is when
see
you're
it
supposed to play R. Kelly Go Half for the Baby.
either.
I'm gonna need you to get it together, Tremaine.
You're gonna be a DJ in his next life
No,
after all
I
this.
have
After
to
all
have
this instruction.
another C-section. Oh God. After that, it's over. I'm done.
So you're gonna have 3. That's exactly what I said that when I was young, that I was gonna have 3.
I got 3.
I always say,
3 different baby fathers.
Get it
I told him I'm not doing it unless we get married.
Get it how you live.
I said I used to want like 8.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Didi said she'll adopt. That's a good point.
Right? I would adopt.
That's a good point.
I would adopt.
No.
No?
Look,
I mean,
somebody,
I would do it, but you know,
Shy Bless says she's not having no more kids.
He
She's
wants-
done.
he wants-
How many kids you got, Shy Bless?
he wants it betwixt us.
I mean, like I said, I always thought that maybe adopt would be better to do first, but as long as, and I'm a witness to adoptions, as long as the family just is really cool and they keep it real and show the adopted ones the same love,
Right.
it works out.
Right. Right. I agree.
Nah.
I might adopt. Oh, see, Cheryl said she would be open to adoption.
I would.
What age?
But then you're really doing it. Well, you're
What
not really
age?
doing it by yourself. If you have a husband or somebody with you that's really willing to do it.
Yeah, cause I mean, I'm
He said he wants my baby. He don't
I'm
want
not
my
with
baby.
same sexes adopted. I'm sorry. Maybe that's
Same-sex
for another
adopted?
show, but yeah, I'm
I felt
not with
kinda
same
flattered
sex.
and honored with that shit though.
Didi says she'll adopt too, because with her luck, she'll have triplets again. Oh, you got triplets? Yeah, no.
Damn, Didi.
Oh, goodness
Grace
gracious.
got triplets.
I don't
See, that's
blame
the
you.
thing with him. He talk about twins running his family.
Yeah, see?
Oh.
See? And that's what I be scared of. Fucked up and end up triplets or twins. Like, then I'll be ready to kill
No,
myself.
that's it.
I'll be ready to kill myself.
I'm done.
I wanted twins. I wanted triplets.
Twins are sweet. They're just a lot of work.
Can somebody
If
promise
you
me
have it with the right
twins or
person,
triplets?
that's the point. Is to have it with the right person. That's gonna help you. That's gonna support you. That's gonna
Yeah, that's
be
the
doing
key.
as much as you do.
That's the
I will
key.
have another one if
That's the
if that's what I get.
Right.
But I ain't putting myself in that same shit all over again. Sorry, I learned from the first time. Can't do it again.
Yeah. I seen a lot of stories out there. Women doing it alone. It's hard when two people are doing it. So one person, man.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the baby mothers, all the single parents, the single fathers. Shout out to y'all that's been holding it down, cause it's no joke. It's really real. You got another life in your hands. Everything you do,
Exactly.
it really revolves around that little life. Yeah, your days, your times, things change, your plans change, because you have to.
And it's like double worry. Like I don't know if I want to put myself through that worrying phase again. I mean, you're gonna always worry, but I don't know. It's just like another life to worry about, basically. That's what it is. I don't know.
They just
I don't know
fit
if
right
I'm
on in with the rest of them. Goes right with the rest of them.
Yo, you know how ill it is when you start thinking about like the old school, how they would have 6, 7, 8 kids, like,
Exactly.
and that was the norm.
Normal.
That was the
I think my
norm.
great grandmother had 21 or 22 of them.
Woo!
But I think it also has a lot to do with like birth control and shit like that. Like we
No.
have different options now.
Now, right? I
Right.
hear you, but geez,
Nah, nigga, we
Louise.
got TV, cable, music, CDs.
They didn't
That's
have
it.
like they didn't have shit to do.
Yeah.
They didn't have birth control.
Yo,
They
my
was
great
just-
grandmother
I
told
think-
me, she said, yo, she was sitting there, she knew when she was pregnant, she didn't have to go back to the doctor.
Hey, playing the
Huh?
part of Rashad is now
you
Tremaine
done
Newman.
gave him power. My
So-
grandmother said she got pregnant in the bushes, so that show you.
In
what
the
they was doing.
bushes?
Was
that a joke,
No,
or-
she was dead ass serious. They went back in the bush and got pregnant.
Wasn't no pulling out back then.
Exactly. Nobody knew what that was.
Everybody pulling out.
No.
No. And she was 16. She was 16 at that time. In the bush. Fucking in the bushes. That's what they was doing. That's what they was doing. They was playing outside in the dirt road and niggas be like, wanna go back in the bush?
Did he said back then they only had Vaseline?
They didn't have what we have. I think that's why they had so many kids. It wasn't birth control and shit like that. They had nothing to do.
And they keep them in there. Soon as they come out, they back in there.
Exactly.
Another baby coming out.
Exactly.
Before the 6-week checkup.
Right? Opening that thing right back up.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
My grandmother had 9.
I said, what the hell is he doing? I remember him saying he's B&B.
My grandmother had 10, and I think every 2 had a different baby father.
Every 2.
Every
She
two.
met in the wrong bush.
Every 2.
It was
3 is
too,
my cutoff point.
it was too late. Met up in the wrong
3
bush.
is
Like,
my
hold on,
cutoff
that ain't. Oh, it's too late.
I'm not
Now, on
doing
my
it.
father's side, she had 11, but with the same person. So, it
My
depends.
father's 1 of 12.
Yeah, see?
Your father's one of 12?
1 of 12.
Wow.
My aunt his sister has 8 kids.
Well, that's my father's the only child.
My
See,
cousin.
look at that.
Your
My
pop's the
cousin,
only
my
child.
aunt's daughter, she's got 5.
Yo,
Big family's
that's
running
that.
3 is my
On
cutoff
my
point.
father's side, is every all the families are big.
Yo, we populate the earth.
Hey,
Some folks populate the earth.
Kamisha's on.
I can.
Kamisha, I'm playing band right now, so he's standing in the doorway.
Dee Dee said they had another way of playing tag. Tag! You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
But it's wet. Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, we ain't doing like 12 kids in this generation. We know better. We know better.
Unless you got you a Spanish mommy.
Yeah.
The guy
Pop
on
him
my
out.
job just had his 9th baby.
Woo!
9?
9th.
He must make some
It's
nice
a
money.
fucking football team.
He must make some
Baby.
nice money.
We call it.
Yeah, I
we call him
want
technician
more
number
kids.
9 now.
I want more
It's like,
kids.
you crazy.
I want more kids.
Your
I
butt.
do.
Nah.
I want at least 4 more.
Your butt.
I got 2. He got 1. We're gonna have 1 together. That's it. We're gonna do it.
I want more kids. I want more kids.
Y'all must have had a wonderful experience to want more kids.
You know, it's
Seriously.
something about, you know what else it is? You want them to have each other.
Diddy got 6.
She got 6, that's dope.
Well, Dee Dee also got triplets, so she had 3 at one time.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's
So she got
dope.
to pass. But your college bill's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Really?
Maybe they'll get scholarships.
Hey,
You hear that shit? What's the first word he said?
He said
Maybe.
Listen.
I'm
get
not
Everybody-
willing to take that
Let,
chance.
But
do
yo,
do
hold
what
on,
do
hold
what
on.
everybody else do. Get your kids involved in sports and music, and you won't have no problem.
Everybody going to
But-
community college.
I was about to say, New York City got the free school now.
Nah,
So
And
it ain't-
Columbia's
it ain't
giving
that
out free
easy.
tuition if you
It ain't
can
that
make
simple.
the curriculum and requirements.
bro, that's what you got to do. You got to steer your children in the right direction. You got to steer them in the right. You can't just leave it up to them. I'm sorry. You got to steer them in the right direction.
Y'all must have had a wonderful
You want them to be a
experience.
cop, you make sure, hey, go
Okay.
take this test early. Let them stay at home so he's stacking that money, and when they move out, they're buying a house. You really got to do it. I see it being done. Like, I got a cousin. Yo, I love the way he steered his children. They stayed home. They got some cool jobs. When they moved out, they went right into a house. Perfect.
You want 4 more, you're bugging.
I want 4 more.
Yeah, you're bugging. You also had a problem with having babies with
I'm
multiple
almost
people.
like this close.
Well, look. At this point, I don't know. Can I Quincy Jones it? Can I have everybody get along? I don't know. But 4 would be dope.
Yeah,
Four
I'm not
more
having
would be
enough
dope.
baby with the same motherfucker that showed me himself. Ain't happening.
Even if
You
he
just
come
asked
back,
for
if
it.
he
You
come
asked-
back
you
and he-
asked for
If
it.
he
The
come
next
back
time.
and he rub your back
Ain't no way in hell.
and he run his fingers through your hair,
Suck your toes.
suck your toes.
He could suck the shit out my ass. I don't care.
He can suck a dookie shoot. He can suck a dookie
You
shoot.
don't make the same mistake twice. I ain't doing it.
Is it
I
solid?
ain't doing it.
Is it solid or loose?
They say he can suck the dookie shoot and she's still in there.
If I get married, I hopefully she'd be down to have 4 kids.
No, that's the only way I'm doing it. I'm not
You gotta
having
do it
another
right.
one unless I'm married.
Right. It
Yeah.
gotta be the right.
Yeah, if I'm not
Person
married, we're
in
not
the
having
right
another.
way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to just sling
What just
it.
happened?
4 kids get married.
What just happened?
No, get married. I'll give you the 4th
Why that
kid.
stop? Why that stop?
Uh-oh.
Something-
Did we get Facebooked?
There's a number A on this.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
No, that's not that. Did we get Facebooked?
They
It's
might-
our music.
They might
With
still
all
see
this
us.
music playing, they said, "Oh no, they trying to stop."
No, it's streaming.
They still
Oh,
see us.
they still see us. We still going. We just got. We got a little. We probably got a little.
Technicality?
Probably a little reception problem, but it's back. I thought we just got lost.
Yeah, my mom used to love them things.
Rashawn, you said something about Ash. What did you want to talk about? Is Ashy as you said, is Ashy bad? Being Ashy bad. What you think?
Some people don't care.
I don't care if I got ashy elbows.
I
Don't
shot
I
this
ashy
little. I
elbows?
shot this little
No.
porn video.
Oh Lord.
See, I told you that's what happened.
You
You
heard
already
it, right?
told y'all
Yeah.
that's what
And the
happened.
moment I looked
That's why
at
that came
it,
again.
the moment I looked at it and saw my ashy ass back, I was like, oh shit.
Why you gonna leave one cookie in here, man?
But bring it to me. It's another pack on top of
y'all.
there.
Only one cookie.
But give me that. It's a whole nother pack up there.
This is
Only
like
one
Cheryl
cookie.
says, what happens if you meet someone,
It's a whole nother pack up there.
you fall head over heels with them, and you find out they can't have children? What would you do?
You took me back to the 80s.
if you fell if you are head over heels with them.
You meet someone,
Put
you
my
fall
band
head
back on
over
the back.
heels with them, and you find out that they can't have children. What would you do?
If you head over heels, with
Adopt.
them,
Adopt?
adopt.
Exactly.
That's what you do.
But that's a true story. It happens with some people.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
happens.
Dee Dee said adopt.
Because you would be a creep to just bail out.
It'd be
Right.
wrong. Because you head over heels for him. Then you really ain't head over heels for him if you're gonna jump.
Basically.
So I guess.
Is he acting like me? Is that how I
But
act?
that's what happened to that's what
I've been watching him like
that's what happened to the woman, the Asian
Baby
woman
talk with his hands all the time.
the Real. I think she's the one. She was married to her husband for 12 years and ended up getting divorced because she didn't want any kids.
She divorced him
And
because
6 months later, he got somebody pregnant.
She didn't want any kids.
She
She
didn't want
They were
kids,
married
she
12
left him.
years and she didn't want any kids and they got divorced.
Who
didn't
does
want
that?
any. Not
She
couldn't
didn't want
have.
any.
She didn't want any.
She didn't want
Damn, they ain't discussed that?
But that's
Yeah,
the thing.
but then she was
She
just
said
being
she made it very clear from the whole relationship. So he took a chance, but they were married for 12 years. I guess he thought he could convince her, but she was
Right.
like, I am not. Everybody's not the kid type. She's like, I don't want any.
After 12 years?
Yo, I got an uncle. He's what?
Did he get any
60?
alimonies? I'm just
64?
12 years.
You
I got an
Kids?
uncle that ain't got no kids. And he done slang his shit from here to Africa. He ain't got no kids.
He might have blanks.
Kids are not for everybody.
She said he impotent. He's
And
so
he's from
impotent.
here to Africa. That nigga ain't got no what?
He got a strong pull-out game.
Nah, you right.
Kids ain't for everybody. It's not. Everybody don't want kids.
He
And
might
I
just be
respect people
accountable.
that know that.
Right.
I respect people that know that.
Instead of fucking making them just ain't taking care of them.
Exactly.
Oh,
Right,
Baby
there
father.
it is.
Shit.
Oh,
So we took a commercial break.
Yo, she calling
the
out
expressions of
Melissa
this show is not all of us at the talk that talk.
She blowing-
We gonna have to go to commercial break. Hey, Lively, we might be on
Jesus
break.
said if he's slinging, his soldiers are dead.
He said what?
If he's slinging
slinging,
it,
his
his
soldiers
soldiers
is
is
dead.
dead.
I told you. They catch
No, but anytime I do, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I meet a black man, especially if they're like close to 30 or over 30 and they don't have kids, I be thinking something's wrong. I be like, you don't have no kids. And lately I've been bumping into a lot of black men that don't have kids.
I used to be so... What they call me?
A
They-
catch.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
so
lie.
you
You are
used to
catch.
be a cat.
You are catch. If you be a certain age and don't have no kids.
What?
Yes!
Look how long I waited.
Jesus Christ.
Tiff is all right. Come on, sit down.
That's what cookie.
All day I've been trying to tell myself, eating cookies gonna give me energy and I'll be alright. I'll straighten off my
That
diet
ain't
today.
the energy that you want.
Tell yo, these are old school joints. Yo, my mom used to eat these.
That ain't the energy that
I
you
grew
want.
up wanting Oreos and Chips Ahoy, and she was like,
We got help, Brenda. Here.
Even black women. I have 3 friends that don't have kids. I have 3 friends that don't have
You
kids.
They don't have no eggs.
you gotta
Yes,
I'm
they
gonna let
do.
y'all know that we just hit the pinnacle of the show.
They were not really chickens. They roosters.
We at the pinnacle of the show.
They was just
We
being
at the
responsible.
44 of this show.
What? We
44.
didn't say when we was at 30.
We wasn't at 30. We missed 30 because you were sitting over there and I was being
Did you
bam and I
say
was
your
trying to
uncle
get it.
drank a lot of Mountain Dew?
Oh snap! That's like the tropical
Tropical
More
fantasy.
tropical
Yeah.
tropical fantasy.
That's what they say. They used to shoot you blank.
Yes. Remember that?
I stopped drinking them.
They make you sterile.
Stir.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
They
Tropical
got-
fantasy. They still sell it?
They redid the thing too.
Oh shit.
They make it. They trying to make it look pretty fancy. Got a pretty fancy F.
I really
Girl.
believe that.
No.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
ain't no soda make you stir, nigga. You stir from the beginning.
That's what they're trying to tell you.
This is the thing though. They always say if they don't sell it in white neighborhoods, be careful.
Be careful. Yeah, that's true.
They don't sell it in white neighborhoods, be careful.
That's true. That's true.
Let me just tell you.
What are some of the things? What are some of the things as a kid, like those? What are some of the things that?
You miss? Nerves.
No, not miss. Things like that were told to you that are like lies, basically, or you thought were true.
Oh, that smoking cigarettes will kill you?
That is the truth.
Right? No, motherfuckers living to their 80s, 90s. You see,
Have you
people that live so long.
Eventually,
Have you seen that kid from your high school stand on the corner?
well, eventually it'll kill you, I would think.
Everything can kill you.
My thing was I always thought if you put the light on in the car, you get a ticket. My parents always always told
You
me
will
that.
get a ticket.
I thought it was true.
You
That's what I
would.
thought.
You
will
would.
get a
Depending
ticket.
on the car.
It obstructs
No,
your, it obstructs your
That's
vision.
what I thought.
Even what's the name? Like you're not supposed to drive with your high beams.
Right.
Yep. They
Sometimes
pull
you
you
drive
over
with
with
the high
the high beams.
Right.
And you better have a reason why you have them on. Or they're gonna ask you for your license registration. You say, my light went out.
But 9 times out of 10 because motherfuckers don't be having their regular lights. They regular
Right.
lights be blowing, so they be using
Exactly.
their high beams.
These are
Right.
high beams.
Mhm.
Right.
What else?
I think about all the shit we did as kids.
Step on a crack, break your mother back. Step on that crack.
All the shit that we had as kids and we were fine. And like these kids today is like suckers. We ate dirt, glue, Play-Doh. Well, I did.
I
Dirt
didn't
was
play
different
though.
back then.
You was playing too much.
Dirt was different back
no
then.
dirt burgers.
It was a
no
different
Play-Doh
dirt. dirt was different back then. It was less grainier than it is today. Dirt wasn't as grainy as it was today. Ain't no telling what's in today's
These
dirt.
little punk ass kids can't even eat gluten. And they fucked up.
Goodness gracious, they can't eat peanut butter and jelly no
Can't
more.
eat peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly was the main course in the
What
day.
happened to chicken pox? That shit just
Oh no, I know somebody
Totally
got chicken
disappeared.
pox.
Oh,
I know
I'm
somebody
glad
got
it was
chicken
good.
pox.
chicken pox don't even
I'm
not even
glad.
around anymore.
Yeah, good thing it ain't.
I knew somebody that got chicken pox.
I got chicken pox when I was.
I got my chicken pox from a girl in my school.
I
They
never
almost
had
shut the whole school down because
I
they
wanted
thought chicken pox was going rampant.
So I went
Wow.
around them to get it.
Nobody had.
I
no,
got it late.
I never had them.
Really?
Word.
Nice.
I got mine when I was
Yeah,
like,
somebody
I was
got
like
me. I got it
16.
late.
It was bad.
Nope, I never
The
had
girl
them.
came to school.
I ain't have a bad case.
She
of it.
left. I got chicken pox, and 3 other kids in my school got chicken pox,
I
and
was
another
like
kid
10.
got chicken pox. And only one, and she was only in
Alright.
one kid's
Alright,
class,
last
but
one.
everybody else had, the class that went to the classroom. We all got
Well,
chicken
some of the
pox.
lies y'all was
Nigga,
told
I'm
as
talking
kids
about my
that you
weight.
know it was the
Nigga
truth.
talking about I got a hold on pack. Yeah, get fat, nigga. Yeah. That help you? That help
I gotta
you?
make room for my baby.
What you
so
say,
it don't matter.
Dee? If someone kiss you, you get pregnant? Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the best
I remember
one.
that.
If you kiss her,
Okay.
she gonna get pregnant.
I'll admit this. I always thought if you didn't pull out, she was guaranteed to get pregnant. Oh, I used to think that.
Well, shit, I still think that. Get the fuck out, nigga. I still think that.
Not knowing that, her cycle gotta be right.
I
You
still
always
think
think that. No, you didn't take no chances.
Nah, son, them niggas live for a couple of days.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Nah,
We ain't
man.
playing them games.
Yo, you
There's
ever wonder?
what's it called? The rhythm method? I know a girl that used to do that. Like, only have sex on those days when
Yeah.
she can't get pregnant. Yeah. It worked for a little while until she said, I think I fucked up my calendar. Then she got pregnant. I'm like, I guess you did fuck it up. They got a whole thing like that. It's like beads. It's like somebody
Yeah.
came out with beads, and then like on a certain day, I think the brown beads or something like that is when you can have sex. without getting
Wow.
pregnant.
Like a rosary?
It's like it's like a bead, like a little thing of beads.
Oh, it's like a what's it, the hexagon chart? The thing you go,
Yeah, it was
you count with.
definitely one of those.
Oh, God.
So maybe y'all haven't noticed that I think that this show has been pretty good. This is our 40 show.
This is our 40th show.
Our 40th show.
40.
4-0.
Woo!
We've been doing good. Bam is over there behind the camera. Well, he's not really behind the
Bam-
camera.
Bam's
He's sick.
He's sick.
But I am behind the camera.
That's why I didn't ring.
He got a cooties.
Yeah, he got
Circle,
the
circle,
cookies.
dot, dot. Hope you got the good shot.
Yes,
Circle,
Jeff,
circle,
bring up
square,
personal
square.
stuff,
Circle,
Jeff.
circle, square,
We
square.
do
He
it
done
all the time,
looked
and
at
I'm regret it
everywhere.
later, but it's okay. Bring up personal stuff, Jeff. Oh, rhythm.
Dee,
Yeah.
you got pregnant
Rhythm.
on the IUD? What?
What?
She said the rhythm method. She know the rhythm method. You
No,
ain't
she-
been you
she
ain't been
put
good
an
at it.
IUD too.
Huh?
I got one. You got pregnant on an IUD, Dee? I need to know because I be thinking I was superhero.
You better-
This
you
shit
better-
like,
You better learn. Call that nigga Hercules. That nigga
nah,
baby Hercules.
I been sitting there like, nah, nigga, you can't see. I got an IUD. You can't see. She said yes.
She got pregnant on an IUD?
Wow.
No.
Cause that's what
It's
he said.
99.6%.
No, No, because that's what he said. He was like, yo, you trying to tell me I can't shoot past that T thing? I was like, nah, nigga, we bulletproof.
See, even when I used to take birth control, I still didn't play them games. I'm too nervous.
I was like, nah, nigga.
Too nervous.
All right, you're not making it no better, D.
Oh my God, she got the triplets. Oh no.
Get off the show.
Look,
She
You making
got
this
the
bad.
triplets
Him
on the
made this
IUD.
joint.
Can't you sue them? You can't sue them for that?
No, it says it's not 100% foolproof. It says it's 98.6%.
I would have been so pissed. Could you imagine being an IUD and then getting pregnant with triplets? Do you know how? I would be
Yo.
so.
How was your mental when you finished with that? She said, I'm going back to Vaseline.
Yo, you can't tell me, yo. I got this IUD. I was like, bro, nigga, that T is like this.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Tim come in the room like this. No.
Didi, you must be fertile as hell. For real. And see, that's why I don't play them games. Because I feel like that's how I am. Extremely fertile. So I don't be playing them games.
Well, if you don't want to have a baby, you better listen to this Little Kim song, throw it on. We don't want tonight. Old school.
It's almost 12 o'clock.
You know what that means? That means y'all can cut off the show and let your booty call come over.
He called next week, talking why I didn't. I thought your ass was still sleeping. I love when she say that. My pretty ass. I'll pass, nigga. The dick was trash. You would be double glass
I don't know this one.
if you eat it.
This is dope. This is our
I
first
don't
album.
expect you to know too much, man.
I don't know this one.
Bye, guys. Everybody saying goodnight. Bye, guys. We will see y'all
Good
next.
night.
I gotta go do my job now.
Next week. Enjoy the holiday if you have it off.
Dee said, I love being pregnant. That's
I
how
love being
very
pregnant, too.
fertile.
I'm not gonna lie. I love
Somebody
being
tell Didi go.
That's
She
what
got,
he works for what? Him or you?
Now they got spermicides, diaphragm, all types of shit that you can use.
I didn't think you get pregnant on the IUD though.
I didn't
That's
think
great.
she
You
was-
got triplets on the IUD. That's crazy.
I'm gonna have this shit moved.
Didi, you got to inbox us.
You might
Didi,
get that baby
inbox
sooner
us
than
the
you thought.
story.
Nah, I said to tell him like, yo, I don't want the birth control because I know I be sitting there missing the shit sometimes. I ain't good
Right.
with pills. So I was like, if I had something implanted in me, I ain't gotta worry about this
Right.
Apparently you do.
shit. Didi done fuck that up.
Messed up the whole mind.
Apparently you do.
That
Didi,
hot.
you had to inbox us that.
Grab it up, he already snatched and shit.
Hey. Hey. Next week, guys. We'll see y'all next Friday.
He done sat there and snatched the whole fucking ovary.
Have
the
a nice
week.
holiday if you off.
Have a week.
Be
Enjoy.
safe. No drinking and driving.
Yes.
No drinking and driving. They out there today. They like 10 of them out there today.
Woo!
Hit us up on our email if you
first
want
of
to
all.
hear us talk about anything, or if you want to suggest some topics. We are open to it.